Hey guys, Brian, Mr. SF Studios. Well, my wheels are looking a little sad. I don't know. They don't look good. I refinished them probably 5 years ago. And that duplicolor crap for wheels just doesn't hold up. Even if you do it right, prep it nice, put the clear coat, all that junk, it ends up looking like crap. So, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to sand it down, clean it up a little, and just shoot it with some Ace Silver. First thing you got to do is get your center caps out. They're just little plastic things, so gently with a screwdriver, push them away and poke it through. You can clean the whole wheel with some good wheel cleaner. This stuff has a really strong acid in it that eats away all the brake dust and junk. Let it penetrate. And you scrub it with a little stainless steel pad. But we're more concerned with this side, since that's the one that we're going to be finishing. With the steel wool, you can start to clean the wheel. Always wear gloves, because these chemicals are nasty. You just want to get the wheel super clean before we start sanding it to scuff it, because you don't want to push grease into the finish. You want to get it off and then sand the clean wheel. And once the wheel cleaner is kind of pre-cleaned it, come back with a degreaser like Simple Green, 409, and do it again. Just clean it. And as clean as you can get it. So depending on how bad your wheel is, if it's really chipped up, you might have to go to 80 grit and take it all the way down till you hit metal. But the factory powder coat or paint is usually pretty good. So just smooth it down and get it scuffed and clean, satiny, with a little 220 or 180, whatever you want to start with. I'm wet sanding just so it doesn't clog the paper. The big thing is just to make sure there's no grease or junk that's going to keep the paint from sticking. And mind you, this isn't going to be show car. This is going to be daily driver silver. So if it gets curb rash or whatever, I'm not going to cry over it. Just about making it bright and pop again for a while. Ultimately, wheels get scuffed up, rocks in them. Clumsy tire people chip them up with a lug wrench, impact guns, whatever. To save yourself a lot of masking, it's good to make a little template of your wheel. So measure your rim size, and then cut a circle in some cardboard. That way you can, put it over, and that saves you having to mask right down to the circle. That's looking pretty close, really. And any overspray you get on the rubber, you can pretty much wipe away with some gasoline on a rag or some solvent. Lacquer thinner, that works really good, or mineral spirits. But this is real close. Now we just need to take some blue painter's tape and go around the valve thing very neatly. For safety's sake, just take little 1.5 inch strips of masking tape and go around the outer edge of the rim. That way, when you set your template down, it'll kind of protect it. See? Like that. When you shoot it, you want to do a ghost coat. You just want to lightly fog it first, just to get the paint familiar with the surface and create a good adhesion. Just lightly ghost it all. That's pretty good. Something like that. And then you just let that kind of flat. And it's great to blow it off with compressed air before you shoot. But if you can't, the Q-tip works pretty good to get errant moisture if you were wet sanding. Just run around all the little crevices with the Q-tip and you'll get all the bubbles of water out. Alright. Make sure that the paint sticks to the metal and not a bubble of water. This is the paint I'm using. It's just the Ace brand premium glossy enamel. It's a chrome aluminum. The reason I grabbed it is because it's paint and primer. I just want to shoot it with some cheaper half can to make it look a little better for a while. Cold day, so I figured I'd put it out in the sun, get a little warmer. It's going on okay. It's not going to be perfect, but it's certainly going to be brighter and silver. Whereas before it was cracked and yellowing, clear coat. Just looked terrible. We are with like the third or fourth coat. Mildly wet. You don't want to put it on super heavy or it'll run. You just fog it on till it looks even. You can always turn your can upside down when you're done spraying to clear the tip. Do it till it goes clear. Because that way it won't gum up the tip with paint. There we go. That's about 3/4 of the can. It's good enough. It's more than enough. And then as far as this overspray, we'll just take a little solvent on a rag, wipe it away. All that overspray just came off with a paper towel and a little gasoline. Just be careful not to wipe your new paint or you'll screw it up. But it looks pretty good. I mean, what the heck? For whatever it was, $3 or $4. And I got 3 more to go. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Be well.